All right, guys, with so much talk on the casting of Snape, I thought it'd be a great time to talk about this new Harry Potter show that HBO is making. I believe it comes out in 2026 or 2027. I believe 2026. But I just wanted to talk about it. I think it's really, really big news. It's going under the radar. And what I want to talk about is really Harry Potter's place in popular culture because it really interests me and it reminds me a lot of where Star Wars used to be. And I think a lot of fans of Marvel and Star Wars kind of lose sight of how much content we've gotten. If you're a Harry Potter fan, they really exist in this world where it's mainstream, but it's still a little bit niche. Like, if you go into any random restaurant or bar or office, probably 99% of people have heard of Harry Potter, right? And maybe 70% have heard of Dumbledore and Hagrid, right? But when you really break down and ask them the story of Harry Potter, they probably don't know, right? There's still a roadblock to entry. It hasn't become nearly as mainstream. It was when the movies came out, but as it got older and older, it really seemed like the fan base was supporting it, but not everyone, saw all the movies. I think a lot of people like my age saw the first few and then maybe flamed out. So it really stayed like a niche, a big audience, like it has to Universal theme parks, but it's still niche, which is very interesting and different than where the Star Wars fans are. And that's why it always confuses me with Star Wars fans when they complain about all this new content, because I would so much rather be a Star Wars fan or a Marvel fan and get continuous content than be where the Harry Potter fan base is, which is essentially just like they've really been in limbo for years now. I mean, Fantastic Beasts, I am super, super down on. I thought that was really, really just a poor sequel. And this leads me to, I think, one of the biggest problems facing Harry Potter. Harry Potter, the problem that Harry Potter faces is that the name Harry Potter is not only the name of the main character, but it's the name of the franchise, and it's what everyone knows the franchise of. And when Fantastic Beasts came out, I'm like, this is a huge mistake. I don't care what the book I don't care what the book is called. There are a lot, mostly casual fans or moviegoers who have no idea this is a Harry Potter prequel. Like when Star Wars came out, say what you want, it was Star Wars Episode 1. You knew that told you everything you needed to tell you. The problem with Harry Potter is that you can't call, what are you going to call it, Harry Potter prequel? But Harry Potter isn't in the movie. It's almost like as if Luke Skywalker, was the name of Star Wars, right? You'd have a problem. And they really have to reconcile. I don't know. They started to call it like the Wizarding World, which I think is a good, maybe like 50-50, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Compromise, but I still disagree with it. And yeah, I just think it's interesting where the fan base is right now. They haven't really gotten content other than Fantastic Beasts in a long time. I don't know why the Harry Potter universe doesn't dabble at all with animated content. Other than video games, there's been none that I can think of. No animated shows, no animated specials, no spin-offs. So just very, very bizarre. I think, as much as we talk about Star Wars struggling with the Skywalker saga, at least you have planets and like a whole galaxy you can go to. I don't know all the Harry Potter lore. I know there's the Cursed Child, but there isn't really like there isn't as much meat on the bone when you leave like Harry Potter's story himself. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. I just wanted to talk about that because I think it's interesting. But I'm excited for the show. And the show, to end it, the show really proves it, right? Because they're just rebooting the show. I mean, they're taking the movies and they're just starting from scratch. Say what you want about the MCU, they still haven't rebooted. Harry Potter, I just don't think they have anywhere else to go right now. They can either make up new stories in the future, they can go in the past, but I think it's just Harry Potter's story, really. I don't know how much meat is on the bone outside of the books. So let me know you guys think in the comments if you're excited for this, if you're a Harry Potter fan. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.